Are you being drained by an energy vampire? Someone who just, when they come around, just exhaust you with their energy, their negativity, there's something that happens where you just want to pass out after you spend a little time with them. Well, they're everywhere. And today I want to teach you how to recognize them and how to pay attention and protect yourself from their very subtle but very impactful drain on you. Hi, I'm Sonia Choquette. Thanks for tuning into my channel. Today we're going to talk about how to protect yourself from energy vampires. They're everywhere, probably in your own family, unfortunately. If you're coming here for the first time, I hope you enjoy this little talk. And if you're coming back, welcome back. And if you enjoy it and find it useful, be sure you hit that subscribe button so you can get more information on how to take care of your beautiful spirit. Now let's get back to energy vampires. They're everywhere. So let's first talk about what they are. These are people who come into your field. They have relationships with you where the primary dynamic is that you are the giver, they are the taker. They take your energy, they take your time, they take your good ideas, they take your space, they take your enthusiasm, they take your affection, they take your money. They really don't give. That's what's happening. They're bleeding your life force out of you. Now they tend to hit up empaths, givers, sensitive people, because when we're sensitive and empathic, we feel their emptiness, their kind of their black hole, and because we don't know how to keep a good boundary necessarily, it starts feeling like one in us. So here's what happens when you're around an energy vampire. First, you're going to feel like a little bit drained, just like, ugh. And so to change that feeling, you're going to start giving. You're going to start giving in a conversation. How are you? What's up? What's going on? And you'll often get very monosyllabic answers like, I'm fine, nothing's going on, but they just stand there. They might say, what are you doing? Just because they are looking for something from you. So you might find yourself sharing, enthusiastic, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but usually an energy vampire's response to that is going to be very neutral. They're not going to say that sounds interesting or oh, how wonderful. They're going to go, So if you are around someone and you find yourself giving time and energy to people who don't give back, call it what it is. It is an energy vampire. And notice what's happening in you. They are sucking your life force out of you. Don't allow it. The first way to protect yourself is to recognize it's happening. And one of the ways to recognize it is to notice, are you starting to give an awful lot just to try to be comfortable or try to make the encounter comfortable? Are you starting to be super chatty? Are you starting to overshare? That's another clue. You start telling them too much about you or trying too hard to cheer them up, and you're not matched. In a healthy dynamic with someone who's not an energy vampire, it's like a volley. You volley good energy, they volley back. You share something, they share something back. You ask a question, they ask a question back. Energy vampire is like just dead ball, just keeps going in the hole, and they'll keep taking and taking. Now that's one type of energy vampire, and it is the most annoying because they hit up people who are quote unquote nice. Well, what we really mean is we're sensitive and kind and mean well, and we want to try to create a positive give and take dynamic, but that's not what an energy vampire's interest is. An energy vampire is just here to suck your life force out of you and use it to their own ends later. Maybe just to keep going. They're usually unconscious. They're usually insensitive to others. They're self-absorbed, pretty negative. So let me talk about some other types of energy vampires. This is a big one, the critic. The critic is someone who is going to shoot your every good idea down with either no response, a smirk, really, you think that'll work? a very snide comment. They might laugh at you and say, that's ridiculous. Or they might just flat out criticize you for trying something new or different. Now, the critic is more than a vampire. It's an energy sabotager. This is someone who's dive bombing to make you doubt yourself. So for whatever reason, you don't change. Maybe they don't want you to make a difference in your life. Maybe they want to keep you in a place that feels less than them. Maybe they want to control you. Maybe they don't want to look at how your growth reminds them that they are not growing. Maybe they just like to be bullies. You know what I've realized about this kind of, dive bomber energy sabotagers and vampires and everybody I'm talking about today? Don't care why they're doing what they're doing. Care what's happening to you. Am I being left in self-doubt? Well, get away from that person and don't overshare. One of the keys to protecting yourself from an energy vampire, an energy sabotager, an energy trickster is to be very protective of your heart, your gold, your good energy, and don't overgive. Now, it feels uncomfortable. If you are an empathic, sensitive, intuitive person, it doesn't feel natural, but I want you to practice something called zip it up. Just mentally go to your root chakra, which is right at the tip of your tailbone, and mentally see yourself zipping yourself up all the way to your crown, about maybe 6 inches above, and just zip it and see all that beautiful golden white light, beautiful, loving, good energy encased inside. And they can't get you. This zip it up is a very good tool. So when an energy vampire is coming your way, you could go, I better zip it up. And then what you do is you just breathe and listen. If they're not going to get much from you, if they're going to say, they say, what's going on? Say, not much. What's going on with you? What are you doing? Same old. What are you doing today? And just flip around the conversation and keep mirroring it back to them. If they're critical, say, interesting. That doesn't feel good to hear. So tell me something that feels good about you. Just keep mirroring it back. Tell me about you. How is it going with you? If they start complaining, say, I'm sorry you feel that way. It must be terrible. And then within 15 seconds, say, excuse me, but I forgot I have something to do and I gotta go. Now, you have to practice this on your own before you are around the energy vampire or the energy sabotager, because you're not used to taking care of yourself. So first, zip her up, keep your golden energy in your heart, and put a white light and a mirrored reflection around you. This really helps. In fact, it probably is a good idea to do this every morning in the shower when you're getting ready. Just get ready, feel beautiful, love myself, and then zip her up. Now, here's the interesting thing. You're only zippering up against the negative energy. All the good, uplifting, beautiful, loving energy coming your way can get through. It's of a lighter frequency. Only dense, negative, taking energy cannot get through. So zippering up is a very good protective tool for you. And then remember, say it out loud. Zip her up, especially if you're coming into contact with an energy vampire. Might be the person at work who drives you just nuts and wants to take all your ideas. It might be your mom or dad or sibling who just can't say a good thing. Secondly, don't take it personally. You can waste so much energy thinking, why is this happening to me? Why are they such a jerk? Why are they such a drain? But you know what? The reason about that, the answer to that is simple. They feel like crap inside. They're not connected to their spirit. They don't know it. They don't know how to do it. And it's not your job to teach them. Your job is to take care of you. So you might feel rude because often energy vampires, if they're especially family members or anybody who has any sort of emotional influence in you, will guilt trip you. So that is another way to recognize the energy guilt tripper in that, communication by guilt. That I call that emotional blackmail. That's also something to really watch out for when people just make you feel bad just because they can't control you. Again, I notice that these are mostly in our personal relationships. Often it'll be in our family, and if it's in our family, we may even pick a partner who does the same thing. Just like, what are you doing today? Oh, you're going out, you're going on vacation. Really? Must be nice. Why didn't you call me? Why didn't you make me the center of your life? Why didn't you take care of me? So often the energetic guilt trippers have a bit of a narcissistic personality disorder as well, in which case you're not going to change it. So you have to zipper up again. That zipper up is a tool for everything to protect you from the energy vampire, the guilt tripper, the critical, the black hole in space. They are all there. And so this zipper up and fill yourself with the golden white light that comes out of your heart. Put a mirroring energy around it, and then zip this too. Don't overshare. Just be quiet and reverse the conversation. Tell me about you. How are you? And don't overgive. Don't necessarily indulge with attention and compliments, because that just keeps you giving and giving. The key is a good relationship is energy out, energy in, matches. It feels good. If that's not happening, then you have control over it by zippering and zippering. Just do not over offer. Say, I gotta go. That's the best way. Walking away cuts the cord. And then as you do walk away, just cut that energetic cord. Just say, cut. I cut it. Cut it out. Cut it out. You have the right to do these things. This is self-love, self-care, self-interest. So be aware. Don't be ambushed by the energy. Drano, the vampire, the critic, or the black hole. Don't do it. You don't have to. Zipper, zip, and cut it out. And then get out. That's going to take care of you. So thanks for watching my channel. I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. And please come back and check me out again, because I'm constantly giving you tips and tools for living an energetically uplifted, beautiful, safe, grounded life, the one you deserve, the one that lets you trust your vibes and live your intuition without anybody tripping you up. All my love.